Good morning, boys and girls. It's a good Monday, and Cap Guy's got his work ahead of him. He gonna be busy, busy, busy this week, and no rest for the weary. Although you should be rested up. You've been resting for 2 days. Well, most of it anyway. Yep, that's correct. That's correct. So it's time for the Cap Guy show, starring the Cap Guy and me. I'm JT. Sorry about you, Cowboys. Yeah, they kind of threw that one away. Man, I ain't gonna get into the details, but the Rams played really good, especially on defense. But oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, you say that a lot. I know. You got what, 19 packages to get out of here this morning? Yeah, it's gonna take me about 2 hours probably to get all this stuff packaged up. Oh my goodness. But then I gotta get busy and list. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Why'd you say that 3 times? Because you said list 3 times. Oh, okay. I got you, smart Alec. Well, that's what I'm here for. Entertain, make them laugh, and pick on you. You do a lot of that. Yes, I do. Well, folks, he had 7 sales yesterday, and then he had a really good one this morning. He's going to go ahead and show you that because he got a lot to do, and we don't have the total numbers. We're going to give those to you tomorrow. But let's get on with it. Keep it short, sweet. Well, if you'd get out of the way, we would. Oh, now you're picking on me. Hey, monkey see, monkey do. All right, smart Alec. All right. Yep, I had 7 sales. A little over $100, nothing crazy. And then this morning I had one that beat all of them, so I'll show you that. I'll just show it to you. The numbers I'll give you tomorrow for the last few days. I told you what I sold stuff for, but I haven't tallied everything for the profits, and it hadn't been a great weekend. But yesterday was over 200, and then or the day before, and then I think yesterday ended up over 100, and I'm already over 100 a day off one item. So anyway, let's get on what we sold, and then I will show you. Okay, the first thing, and I picked these up at the bins. These are Rock Band drumsticks for like the Xbox stuff, and I found 3 of them, so it's not a match. But one's red, 2 are your wood-looking brown there, and hope I said that. I didn't say that right, but anyway, you get the idea. Probably paid maybe 15-20 cents for these. Sold them for 14 with free shipping, and I've had those for a little while. The next is also a Goodwill find. Vintage Recaton Power Wave amplified FM antenna. It's just the antenna. There's no cords or anything with it. It probably would have sold sooner if I'd have had all that, but it's just, it looks like a E2 Charlie or a Hawkeye or a plane radar on top of a plane, But hey, $15 sold plus shipping. I'll take it off of probably, like I said, about a quarter, 50 cents at the most buy. The next I bought at a yard sale a couple weeks ago. I bought a bunch of cycling stuff. This is the second item out of that I've sold. Paid $3 for this. And it's going to California. It's got California on it. It's got the California Republic Bear up there, which is their flag. And the Tour California. And it's a 3-pocket, which means on the back, there you go. Those pockets on the back right here. There's one, and it's separated in here by 2 others. But anyway, it's a cool cycling jersey. Large. Paid $3, sold it for $20.20 plus shipping. The next is the guy bought, I have 6 of these left, and I paid $1 a piece for these last summer, which will mean I never will do them again because they just don't really have a lot of value in there. They're hard to, they take up a lot of space, I guess I should say. These are starting lineups. They are from the 90s. I don't know if I can see the dates on these, but one is Mr. Weaver. There you go, Earl Weaver, longtime Baltimore Oriole coach. And then, of course, Cal Ripken Jr. So Mr. Captain Kirk will enjoy that because those are his team players. And then the guy bought this lot and wanted to know if I'd do combined shipping, and I did. This one is Jeter for the Yankees and Alex Rodriguez. I believe this is with the Mariners, yeah. And he later played for the Rangers and then later on with the Yankees. So there you go. And this one's a little bigger, so he wanted combined shipping. I was going to do it for about $11.79 because I figured I could get him in the right box. And then when he said, well, you got another set I'm more interested in the other one. I was like, okay, what is it? And this Alex Rodriguez is pretty good size, so it's going to have to go in a 12 by 12 by 8 box. So he'll pay about $13 to ship those. But he got a good deal because he's getting them for $5 a piece. And, of course, I paid $1 a piece, so I'll make some money on them. The next is Geist on GameCube. I got this at Goodwill for $2.82. There you go. And actually, I'm wrong on that. I got this at a yard sale for $2 and got it in August. I'm looking at my numbers wrong. It is GameCube, and it is Geist. I don't know what that is. But anyway, it's a valuable game. It's $33.99 plus shipping. I'll take it off a $2 buy. The next is Retail Arbitrage from Walmart. I sold one of these about a week and a half ago or a week ago. That guy wanted to return it. When he got it, he filed a want to return, and I'm doing free shipping on these things. And when I read the reason for the return, it said, I didn't think my payment went through, so I went ahead and bought another one. And for some reason, eBay gave me the option as to whether to return it or refuse to return it, and I refused. And in the comments, I said, if he's willing to pay shipping both ways, which would be kind of stupid because it would be about $16, $17 to return it 2 ways, based on the shipping down and the shipping coming back. I would have taken it back, but because he didn't opt to do that, he got to keep it and either use it or give it to a family member. But paid $10, sold it for $35.95 plus shipping, and I think it cost like $8.50 to ship it. So those have to go in a 12 by 12 by 8 because they're pretty good size. I have 2 more, but they're the British Streams, and then I think I may have a water filtration system left. And then this morning, I bought this at an estate sale for $15. It's a Kansas City Chiefs starter jacket. We negotiated. I got it to $15, and it's a pretty cool jacket. And on the back, it's got that logo, the arrowhead with the KC in it. And it's a really good jacket because I sold it for $139 plus shipping, and it's going to Kansas City. So 15 into 139, I will take that home run all day long. All day long. So there you go. That's a good sale. I'm glad to have something pop up because I haven't had what I'd call a big ticket item or a home run in a few weeks. So I'll take it, and I hope today starts off really good. And like I said, I'm going to get into listing today. I'm going to do a lot of it. I'm going to try to hit maybe 50 items today, which is that's a good day. On top of 2 hours of shipping because I neglected to ship last night. We pulled everything and got it ready, but I've got to package it and ship it and get to the post office and then get back here and get busy listing. And I'm going to list the high ticket items first, the ones I think will sell faster and have more value. And then once I get caught up with what I picked this last few days, I'm going to work on sales, run some more sales, and then I'm also going to get my fourth quarter stuff up, my Christmas stuff, get that up now. I got a few more of the convict outfits, and I've got a lot of interest in those right now. Halloween's coming, so I'm going to get the rest of that up and see if I can move that, and then I'll start working again on the death pile and getting the video games, the 2 million video games I got to go through. And the way I'll do those is I'll go through and pick out the high value ones first, look if they need to be cleaned or not, and start using that machine that I bought over probably a month and a half ago that I haven't even opened yet. So it all takes time, and that's the enemy when you're by yourself doing this. So it is what it is. But any new eBay reseller, when you get into this, don't take advice from me on as far as how should I say, creating a death pile. I mean, if you want to get some inventory, sure, but list the stuff as you bring it in the house if you can. You know, I mean, it's just, I just love to source, and that's my problem, and just being honest. Um, but I will say, I'm not going to mention names, but to one of my viewers that's put out some videos on buying some of the wrong stuff, um, you've got to go out and do the yard sales. And even though I have a lot of stuff, if I hadn't went out after Friday, if I hadn't went out Saturday on the way to the post office, I saw the sign, so I ran down, and I found so much good stuff. And you saw it the other day with the Jordans and the TI-84 pink calculator and the calligraphy set, things like that. Those are the things you're going to miss if you're not out there. And the Goodwills and some of the other thrift stores, they're comping what they have. So a lot of their stuff they know the value of, and you're going to pay up for it. And sometimes they miss stuff, and sometimes they overprice stuff, and sometimes they underprice stuff. And I've made good money from those places, don't get me wrong. And it's a good place to find video games, even valuable ones. But go to yard sales, go to estate sales, and do the comping while you're there. Especially if you're a new eBay seller, reseller, or any other platform, you've got to comp what you're looking at and see if it has value. So when you look it up, if it's selling for $4.20 and you're going to pay $2 for it, it's not a good buy. The profit you should make, in my opinion, the profit you should make no less than $5, intentionally. Unless you can buy it in bulk and it's one SKU and you got 25 or more items or whatever, that you can just let it run and they just sell themselves. But when you got to take the pictures and the listing and the inventory, you got to remember your time is valuable too. And I'm not preaching to the choir. There's a lot of people here that know it, and some are going to disagree with what I say. But the way I do it and the way it works for me, of course, my problem is I source too much. But you got to comp things. You got to know what you're looking at. And sometimes you're shocked because you're like, okay, wait a minute, is that really what that's worth? I'm buying that. And one I missed this weekend, there was a bunch of rolls of danger and caution tape. And I looked at them, and they were like $9, free shipping, and they wanted $3 a roll. And I thought, nah. So when I got home, and later I just happened, for some reason that was still up on my phone, I looked at it, and I saw that somebody had sold 8 rolls for $163. And they were 1,000-foot rolls of danger tape. I thought, man, I didn't even make a deal. I should have made a deal and got these maybe for $1 a roll. There was a whole box of them, and made some really good money. But I didn't, and so I ran back over there yesterday, and they weren't open. So I missed out. And sometimes you're going to do that too. You're going to pass things because what interests you, sometimes we pick by what we think will sell. Or maybe it's a fashion item and you think, well, that's cool. If I was a lady, I'd like that. That's pretty cool. Or I like that shirt for a guy. I would wear it. But other people don't. So I'm looking for the unique stuff that is one-off. Nobody has it. Because people like to wear that kind of stuff. And so, again, without rambling, comp everything. Find out what you're doing. And maybe stick to 2 or 3 different items in the beginning that you kind of know about. But still, you're going to want to comp them. And sold comps are what I'm talking about, not just looking them up what they're selling for. And if you can get them for a good price, then you buy them. And then list them. And don't listen to me on that. I list a lot, but I don't list near what I source. So I've got to get to doing that. And I know the yard sales are going to run out soon. And then I'll have a death pile to work through the winter with. But fourth quarter's coming, and I get to get everything up for the fourth quarter if I want to make some sales. And a lot of people are thinking that online is going to be huge, so we want to definitely do that. Whether it is or not, with everything going on, who knows? But if you don't have it up, you ain't going to sell it. So anyway, Cap Guy and JT will talk to you tomorrow, and y'all have a great day.